Hello, and welcome to Monday Morning Laugh, a series of historical monologues narrated by me, Tony. This one is called The Lion and Albert. There's a famous seaside place called Blackpool that's noted for fresh air and fun. And Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom went there with young Albert, their son. A grand little lad was young Albert, all dressed in his best, quite a swell, with a stick and an horse's head handle, the finest that Woolworths could sell. They didn't think much of the ocean, the waves they were fiddling and small. There were no wrecks and nobody drowned. In fact, nothing to laugh at all. So, seeking for further amusement, they paid and went to the zoo, where there were lions and tigers and camels and old ale and sandwiches too. There were one great big lion called Wallace. His nose were all covered in scars. He lay in a somnolent pasture with the side of his face on the bars. Now, Albert had heard about lions, how they were ferocious and wild. To see Wallace lying so peaceful, well, didn't seem right for the child. So straight away the brave little fella, not showing a morsel of fear, took his stick with his horse's head handle and pushed it in Wallace's ear. You could see the lion didn't like it, for giving a kind of a roll, he pulled Albert inside the cage with him and swallowed the little lad whole. Then Pa, who had seen the occurrence and didn't know what to do next, said, "Mother, yon lion's at Albert." And Mother said, "Well, I am vexed." Then Mr. and Mrs. Ramsbottom, quite rightly, when all said and done, complained to the animal keeper that the lion had eaten their son. The keeper was quite nice about it, and he said, "What a nasty mishap. Are you sure it's your boy he's eaten?" Pa said, "Am I sure? Here's his cap." The manager had to be sent for. He came and he said, "What's to do?" Pa said, "Yon lion's at Albert, and him in his Sunday clothes too." Then Mother said, "Right's right, young fella. I think it's a shame and a sin for a lion to go and eat Albert, and after we paid to come in." Oh, the manager wanted no trouble. He took out his purse right away, saying, "How much to settle the matter?" And Pa said, "What do you usually pay?" But Mother had turned a bit awkward when she thought where her Albert had gone. She said, "No, someone's got to be summoned." So that was decided upon. Then off they went to police station in front of the magistrate chap. They told him what happened to Albert and proved it by showing his cap. The magistrate gave his opinion that no one was really to blame, and he said he hoped the Ramsbottoms would have further sons to their name. At that Mother got proper blazing, and "Thank you, sir, kindly," said she. "What, waste all our lives raising children to feed blinking lions? Not me." I hope you enjoyed that.